This show focuses on lifestyle, marriage, career, trending topics and many more. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Hello guys, so welcome to episode 2 of Chris Gold Show. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who watched episode 1. You guys really wowed me. Thank you so much for the likes, comments, suggestions. Thank you so much. And to everyone who subscribed to, thank you so much guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're ready. I'm ready. Well, actually we dated for 1.5 years and got married after. Yep, that's it. Well, character trait I expect. First, we have to share same religious belief. I mean, you understand what I mean? We have to share same religious belief. Very explanatory. Then 2, he has to be God-fearing, spirit-filled, very important. And the usual things, responsible, caring, blah blah blah, you understand. So it has to be that. Plus, I personally love the fact that this person is quite older than me, but we roll as if we are mates. We roll as if, I mean, that's the impact of marrying a friend, not your, I don't know what's called that. So I love that fact about him, the fact that we can call ourselves sort of silly pet names and no one gets angry about it. So I love that I saw that in him even while we were still friends, and I knew, no, the kind of person I was to get married to, we have to be free with ourselves. Because I've been in a certain relationship before that I can't even call the person by his first name. It's either I use Mr. or Bro, or I mean, it doesn't, like me, I'm not comfortable with that. But we have people who decide, oh, you see, you have to respect. The fact that you call them by their first name doesn't mean you're disrespecting them. Please, it only means you guys are just being friends and cool with yourself. So I am not someone that really loves the old brother brother Mike, Sister Gloria, or Mr. Akin, Uncle Akin. I don't like such. So another very important thing you need to take note is genotype. Before you even go into a serious relationship with any guy, try and know his genotype first. It's either you stylishly or you seriously find out about his genotype. It happens like it's, so for you are AS, just try and find out about his genotype. You know, AS and AS shouldn't get married because they have the probability to give birth to SS. So, and you don't want to be in that situation where you give birth to SS. So the best is before you even go for that, because it won't be good when you two are already planning marriage and that's when you discover, oh, I'm AS, is AS, what do we do? And some could even tell you, you see, let's continue with this relationship. I know both of us are AS, but you see, miracle happens when we get married. We will pray to God, miracle should happen, and one of us will become AA. And you see, God is very powerful and all. See, God is very powerful. We all know that. God does miracle. We all know that. But please, start praying now. If the genotype refuses to change from AS to AA before getting married, please don't even try it after marriage. I'm not saying God cannot do it after marriage, but I'm just saying don't test God. Pray now for it to marry to change, and if it does not change, please jackpot. There's no point waiting. Like, there's no point, because it's usually painful at the end of the day. Now it might be sweeting you guys, but please, after marriage it's a different case. So kindly take note. If you don't know your partner's genotype, if I'm not even partner, like even if you guys are just friends and you realize he kind of likes you, go and find out about his genotype. Very important. And you see, God is not an author of confusion. He does a thing in a way that um the particular person he wants you to end up with would definitely match your, what's it called, would be compatible with you. Remember I said I had other male friends, but another thing was the genotype thing. Like I said, either stylishly or seriously, I just get to know most of them's genotype. So in that case, you can easily even tell. If it's not, you don't even have to push further and start saying, well, it's a change or something. So please, God is not an author of confusion. He's not here to confuse man or so please try and find out his genotype. It's very important. That's the thing about parents' reaction is it wasn't like the first time I was coming to my house, it wasn't like I brought him home and said, Mom, Dad, a guy is going to come home today and that's the guy I'll be marrying. And like, we two have decided we're going to get married. No, it wasn't like that. Remember I said it was decided with friendship. So we were friends, and don't forget I said Mom knew about him since, because we were praying together. So when I said my friend was coming home, Mom knew, Dad knew, but everybody pretended as if they don't know anything. Again, so we just came, was free to get, but like I said, we're just friends. So I just told them, oh, my friend is coming today. Which of your friend? No, that particular guy we get. So we were just friends. We kept on coming to get. So then it got to a point there, like everybody just knew. It was just smooth try. It wasn't like, so they didn't react. And then let's not forget, age is just a number. It's all about maturity now. Over the years, I've proven to my parents, by the grace of God, that though I'm just 20 something, but God has really helped me to be more mature than my age. Then I don't know if that's right, but even my parents knew, oh, like she's capable by the grace of God. Like, I don't know if that's what they thought though. That's only me thinking that's what they thought. Like, I'm only guessing. Maybe that's the way they felt. Like, she's somewhat a child. Like, in fact, of course, they believe once you're 18, you're an adult. So that's it. Plus the fact that even right since I was young, since I was like 10, my parents have started praying. When I say parents, you and I understand each of the parents, right? Definitely Mom has been praying about the person I'm going to get married to. She's been praying since then. So truth is, parents have a whole lot of things to do when it comes to child getting married. They have a whole lot of responsibility. As a parent, you have to start praying like as early as possible. 5 years old, start praying. Even you yourself, how old are you? You think you're 10, you're 12, you're 15, you're 20, and it's not time for you, right? You're not ready. Please start praying about the person. Start praying. Pray for the person. Pray about the person. Wherever the person is, the Lord should connect you to. Anything he or she lays her hands upon shall continue to prosper. I mean, speak into their life. The kind of future you want, speak it. Just the way right now you have to start praying for your children. You have to start praying ahead. Start praying for their future. That is it. Don't wait till that time before you start praying. So even if you're very sure, oh, I still have a long way to go, I'm not ready to get married, please start praying about your future partner. Okay, so to be sincere with you guys, this actually happens a lot, and it could cause disagreements between couples, either when you're still dating or after marriage. Why? Because you've had this particular friend, especially when the person is opposite sex, and you guys prove you're very close. Like, for instance, let me use myself. I have this particular male friend. We've been close before I even met my husband to be back then, and you see, we were very close. We talked for hours on phone, and it just happened that you guys just end up together. It could even happen that he has a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, and but you two are just close, naturally close, let me put it that way. And eventually you met this particular Mr. Right, and you're still proving, oh, it's still my, like, this other friend is still my close friend, and it could affect relationship. So how do you balance it? You have to balance it, because you're getting married, or because you're married, doesn't mean all other friendship is over. Like, doesn't mean you're no longer friends with others. Doesn't mean you have to be alone. In this life we are in right now, you need people. And I mean, when I say people, you need people around you, you need people, to get to some certain places and all. So because you get married doesn't mean you cut all relationship, like, totally. No, just try and balance it. In a situation, okay, in fact, I remember there was a particular one that happened. I was to go out with my friend, my male friend, and it happened that was like the particular day happens to be one of our anniversaries. We weren't married back then, like the day he proposed, so that was like the anniversary or something like that. And I just told my guy, like, I'm meeting with this friend, or he's been on with Saul, like, we just want to go to an eatery and all. But I didn't know he was taking it the other way around. He saw it as I was going out on a date with another guy on our anniversary date, and I was like, I just knew he acted somehow, but in my mind I'm like, guy, you don't understand, like, me and this guy, we're very close, we just want to see this and that. So it was later on, he later told me, oh, you went out with someone on our anniversary date, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know there's something called anniversary before wedding. You get. But the thing is, you have to learn to balance it. Don't be too excessive about it. If you speak to that male friend every day, try and reduce it to, if possible, once or twice a week. Then later on, it could be maybe once or twice in a month. So it happens to both male and female, like both sides. If you're a guy and you have close female friends, try and reduce your paparazzi towards them. Try and reduce it. You don't have to be too excessive that your girl will start suspecting if something is actually going on between the two of you. And also for females too. Then another thing is, try and get to know each other's friends. I, as a female, I should try and get to know my husband's close female friends, and also my husband should try and get to know my friends. Do you get what I'm trying to say? For instance, now this is my close friend. I don't know how it happened. My husband got to meet him virtually, and he was even part of our best, my husband groomsmen. Yeah, to tell you the power of relationship. So you should try and get close to both parties. You get. So try and balance it. Don't be too excessive about the other person. Don't say, you don't understand, we've been friends for 10 years and you think we can cut off the relationship just like that. No, that's excessive. Like, just try and balance it. It's not as if you shouldn't call them at all. And please, marriage isn't like, how do I put it now? Like, because someone is married doesn't mean the person has said bye to every other person. Please, if you have friends that are married, try and call them, check up on them, find out how they are doing, pray for them. That's how it should be. You shouldn't be like, oh, now she's married, or we can't even call her again. We can't even do this again. No, it's not like that. They are still the same person, So maybe a little bit has changed about them. But please don't cut off relationship with them, because I have people that, they just stop calling, maybe because I'm married. They stop messaging me, maybe because I'm married. I don't know. So it shouldn't be. Try and still reach out to your friends, and that's it. Okay, so really it's actually God's grace. You see, you can't do some things all by yourself, but you have to ask for God's grace for you to be able to overcome different challenges. This is something that is very challenging, because you hear guys either single, married, and they just try to come to you and say all sort of things I mean, you two are not even in a relationship. They try to make advantage of you, and if you're not careful, you fall for those things. So, but on entering the relationship, we decided that we're going to wait till after marriage, actually, because even you see, my mom used to say something. She would say, "See, if you guys are ready to marry tomorrow, you people should just get married instead of doing things that would, bring shame to the family, that would bring shame to yourself, that would even bring shame to the name of God." So that's it. So we just determined we are going to, abstain, and we were able to, by the grace of God. Like I said, by the grace of God, because it's not easy. It's not easy. You hear guys say, do you think it's easy? So it comes with determination. You have to determine, and please, even in the process of you two trying to still get balance and all, find out about the person. I remember a friend has actually told me of how she met a guy, and the guy has even, like, I think first meet up, they were in the car and the guy tries to rob her and all, and that's in that situation she couldn't continue with such relationship, because even the guy, she questioned the guy further, and the guy had to later realize he can't wait. So you have to know the kind of person. If it's someone that says, "I can't wait," I asked my husband back then, are you sure you will be able to? And he said yes, by the grace of God. So if it's someone that says no, he can't, then you're on a long thing, because sooner or later you would. And also, even when a guy says, no problem, you see, no problem, I'm this, I'm that, I can hold myself. See, so far it's blood that is passing through his body, like so far he has blood in his body, like anything could happen. So you have to be very careful and let your brain, like, you have to be very careful, and always be at alert. Don't say, "But you promised me." You hear cases like, "You promised me, promise to wait till our wedding day, it just happened." So really, you have to be at alert, so that just in case there's any, you just say no. Because even the Bible says in Titus chapter, most apart, that for the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people. It teaches us to say no to all ungodliness and worldly passions, and to live self-controlled, upright, and godly lives in this present age. So we have the grace of God already. Like, the grace of God has appeared unto us, so it teaches us to say no. So you as a female, you have to say no. You get? So that's it. You just have to say no. And just in conclusion, it's not by your power, it's just by the grace of God. So just keep asking for God's grace, because we have a lot of people, even spiritual leaders, that ends up falling for this devil's plan. They end up falling for the devil's plan. So just keep asking for God's grace, because you can't, it's not by just saying it, like, it's only by the grace of God. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching this episode. Watch out for episode 3. Like, it's going to be a blast, so just watch out. So let me just gist you guys. Next episode, I'm not showing you it's episode 3, but I'm just saying there will be a particular episode where I'm going to bring people to talk on. Just watch out for it. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Thank you guys. See you some other time. Bye.